In this video, I will be tier ranking Star Wars movies and shows. This will be my second time doing this, and some of my opinions have changed. There hasn't been much Star Wars lately, so the most recent project was Tales of the Underworld. So this will include that as well as Season 2 of Andor. There will be some spoilers in this video. Also, the shows with multiple seasons will be ranked as a whole, and I will be rearranging these movies in these tiers at the end of the video. So the tiers are S tier, these are reserved for my top 6. A tier, these are great but not S tier. B tier, these are solid. C, fairly enjoyable. D tier, I don't care for these that much. And I haven't watched these. I probably won't. Okay. A New Hope is S tier. It's my third favorite Star Wars movie. And I enjoy it a lot. The Empire Strikes Back, S tier. It is my second favorite Star Wars movie. And I enjoy everything about it. Return of the Jedi, S tier. And it is my favorite Star Wars movie. And I enjoy it a lot. The Phantom Menace is a D tier. It's my least favorite out of the 6 main Star Wars movies. It's not terrible. I just don't think it should be above a D tier movie. Attack of the Clones is A tier. It's my favorite movie of the prequels. And the dialogue I know is kind of cringy, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying the movie. Revenge of the Sith is also A tier. It's my second favorite out of the prequels. Which I think that's probably a hot take, but anyway. The Clone Wars movie is C tier. It's okay. The Force Awakens, A tier. This is the first Star Wars movie I saw in the theaters. So, that's why I have it up so high, and I actually really enjoy the movie a lot. I think it's the best out of the Disney trilogy. So that's why it's an A tier. Next is Rogue One, A tier. I really enjoy the movie, and I don't think there's anything I don't like about it. The Last Jedi is D tier. If you had asked me if I loved this movie back when it first came out and a couple years after, I would have said yes. This movie was the third Star Wars movie I ever saw in theaters. I remember that the only thing I didn't like about the movie at the time was Luke Skywalker dying. I don't remember having any other problems with the movie at that time. If you were to ask me today if I love this movie, I'd say no, and that I don't really enjoy it anymore. When I first got the Blu-ray for this movie, I watched it all the time until I got tired of watching it. But as I rewatched it, every time I'd find more problems with this movie. One of the parts of the movie I discovered I didn't like was the whole Casino Planet plot of the movie. I feel like it just slows down the pace of the movie a bit too much. I also don't really care for Luke's character in this movie. I used to not really mind it. Now I think it affects my enjoyment of the movie. I'm not going to go into detail of Luke's character in the movie, but as I've rewatched the movie and seen YouTube videos on that topic, I kind of agree with what some people have said about Luke in The Last Jedi. Now on to what I like about The Last Jedi. One of the things I like about this movie is the action. I almost always like that part of any movie or show. I also enjoy Kylo Ren's story in this movie as well. I think the acting is good in this movie too. Overall, I don't rewatch this movie anymore. I'm going to move on now. I have more thoughts on this movie, but I'll probably save that for another day. Okay, next, Star Wars Rebels, S tier. I recently rewatched this show about, I think, a few months ago. And I remember how much I enjoyed the show. Especially when Captain Rex was in it. It reminded me of how much I actually loved the character of Rex. So next is Solo in B tier. I enjoy the movie. I think Rogue One is better, but it's still solid. Tales of the Resistance, or whatever that is, I have not seen. Next is The Rise of Skywalker and C tier. I enjoy it more than The Last Jedi. There are some things I don't really care for in this movie. I think it would have ended perfectly of the shot of Rey, Poe, and Finn hugging each other. Except, instead of ending on the Rey Skywalker thing. I didn't really care for that part that much. I think I understand why she took that name. But for the story or whatever, it doesn't really make sense to me. The Clone Wars is S tier. And that's all seasons of the Clone Wars is S tier. I really love this show. Visions, whatever that is, I have not seen. Next is The Mandalorian. I enjoyed the first 2 seasons. The third season I didn't enjoy as much, which is why this movie is not an S tier. This show is not an S tier because I didn't enjoy season 3. The Book of Boba Fett, it's a C tier. I think it's okay. It's not really anything exciting to me, but I still think it deserves a C tier. Kenobi, Obi-Wan Kenobi show, D tier, because I didn't really enjoy it all that much. But I think I like the Boba show better than Kenobi. I like the action in Kenobi, and Obi-Wan and Vader made it interesting to me. But I don't think I can put it any higher than D tier. Tales of the Jedi, B tier. I really enjoyed the Count Dooku episodes. I thought it made his backstory more interesting. And the Ahsoka episodes were good. I liked those too. But I preferred the Dooku episodes. Okay, that brings us to the Ahsoka show, B tier. Because I really enjoyed the show. I don't think there's anything I disliked about it. But it's going into B tier. The Bad Batch, S tier. I absolutely love this show. Not as much as Clone Wars or Rebels, though. But I still love it. Hunter is my second favorite clone, and for some reason, I think he looks hot. I have no idea. Because, to me, the other clones just kind of look ugly. But there's just something about Hunter that's good looking. I don't know. I don't know if it's the bandana and the long hair. It might be that. But whatever. I love Hunter. Tales of the Empire, C tier. I enjoyed it. I thought it was okay. But I didn't enjoy it as much as Tales of the Jedi or the other movies and shows that are in the tiers above C tier. And it's not a D tier either, so I have it in C tier. Next is The Acolyte, and that's D tier. The trailer for this show didn't interest me that much, and I wasn't going to watch this show at first. But I ended up watching it because of the complaints about the show. Made me curious to see what all the fuss was about, and I ended up not enjoying the show all that much. I enjoyed some of the action, and a few of the characters were interesting, but I wasn't too crazy about the show. There were some parts that didn't make sense to me with the writing. Like, for example, when Sol and the other Jedi were confronting the witches, and at first the witch mother Anastasia wasn't willing to let Osha go with the Jedi, and turns into this cloud creature thing. And then Sol kills her, and she says to him that she was going to let Osha go. I didn't think that made sense. And there were other moments like that in the show where characters were wishy-washy. I don't plan on rewatching this show. I've only seen it once, and that's it. Next is Skeleton Crew. I have not seen that yet. I've been debating on whether to watch it or not. I heard it's good, but since I didn't enjoy The Acolyte, I was kind of hesitant to watch Skeleton Crew because I thought I wouldn't enjoy Skeleton Crew, so that's why I haven't watched it yet. Young Jedi, haven't seen. Andor is A tier. I enjoyed Season 1 more than Season 2. The first 6 episodes of Season 2 were good, but the season didn't capture my total interest until episode 7 and beyond. So that's why I have it in A tier instead of S tier. Lastly is Tales of the Underworld, and that is B tier. I enjoyed it less than Tales of the Jedi, but more than Tales of the Empire, which is why I put it into B tier. So now I am going to be rearranging the movies and shows in these tiers. So S tier was my top 6. So at number 6 is The Bad Batch. Then it's Star Wars Rebels. Then The Clone Wars. A New Hope. Empire Strikes Back. And then Return of the Jedi. In A tier, I have Attack of the Clones, then Revenge of the Sith, then it's The Mandalorian, Rogue One, then Andor, and then The Force Awakens. In B tier, it's Solo, then Ahsoka, Tales of the Jedi, and Tales of the Underworld. In C tier, it's Tales of the Empire, then the Clone Wars movie, then it's Boba Fett, and then The Rise of Skywalker. And in D tier is The Phantom Menace, then it's Obi-Wan, and then The Last Jedi, and then The Acolyte. And out of the ones in the haven't seen tier, the one that is most interesting to me to check out, possibly, is Skeleton Crew. So that is my tier list for all the Star Wars movies and shows. You might not agree with my choices, but that's okay. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.